Hello friends, today we are going to talk about the 10 richest people of 2022. I hope you enjoy watching the video and hit the subscribe button. Extremely rich people assume an outsized part in molding the worldwide economy, legislative issues, and charity. Forbes places the quantity of very rich people on the planet at 2,668 in 2022.1. The most well-off among them have a place with a significantly more selective club and use even more influence. A considerable lot of these tycoons are originators behind innovation monsters, with quite a bit of their abundance actually put resources into the organizations they started. They can, in any case, actually get against that abundance to abstain from selling stock, conceding, or wiping out for beneficiaries, charges on undiscovered capital additions in the process. 3 Multi-extremely rich people can likewise exploit an array of assessment allowances to balance detailed pay, leaving some on this rundown paying no annual duty as of late. 10. Steve Ballmer. Age, 66. Home, Washington. Proprietor, Los Angeles Clippers. Total assets, $97.6 billion. Microsoft ownership stake, 4%, $88.5 billion aggregate. Different assets, Los Angeles Clippers, $3.16 billion. Private resource, $5.93 billion in real money. Steve Ballmer joined Microsoft in 1980 after Bill Gates persuaded him to exit Stanford University's MBA program. He was Microsoft's 30th representative. Ballmer proceeded to succeed Gates as Microsoft CEO in 2000. He stood firm on the foothold until venturing down in 2014. Ballmer regulated Microsoft's 2011 acquisition of Skype for $8.5 billion. 9. Mukesh Ambani. Age, 65. Residence, Mumbai, India. Chair and Managing Director, Reliance Industries. Net worth, $97.7 billion. Reliance Industries ownership stake, 45%, $98.2 billion. Other assets, Mumbai residential property, $410 million. Privat. 8. Sergey Brin. Age, 48. Residence, California. Co-founder and board member, Alphabet, GOOG. Net worth, $101 billion. Alphabet ownership stake, 6%, $86.5 billion total. Other assets, $14.7 billion in cash. 74. 7. Larry Page. Age, 49. Residence, California. Co-founder and board member, Alphabet, GOOG. Net worth, $105 billion. Alphabet ownership stake, 6%, $90.9 billion total. Other assets, $14.6 billion in cash. 64. 6. Warren Buffett. Age, 91. Residence, Nebraska. CEO, Berkshire Hathaway, BRK.A. Net worth, $116 billion. Berkshire Hathaway ownership stake, 16%, $115 billion. Other assets, $1.1 billion in cash. 56. 5. Gautam Adani. Age, 59. Residence, Gurgaon, India. Founder and Chair, Adani Group. Net worth, $120 billion. Adani Enterprises, Power and Transmissions ownership stakes, 75% each, $70.9 billion. Other assets, 65% of Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone, $12.6 billion. Public asset, 61% of Adani Green Energy, $23.3 billion. Public asset, 37% of Adani Total Gas, $13.2 billion. Public asset. 53. 4. Bill Gates. Age, 66. Residence, Washington. Co-founder, Microsoft Corporation, MSFT. Net worth, $127 billion. Microsoft ownership stake, 1.3%, $29.9 billion. Other assets, Cascade Investment LLC, $57.1 billion. Public assets, $55 billion in cash. 36. 3. Bernard Arnault. Age, 73. Residence, Paris, France. CEO and Chair, LVMH, L'Oréal. Net worth, $132 billion. Christian Dior ownership stake, 97.5%, $120 billion total. Other assets, Moelis & Company equity, $19.8 billion. Public asset, Hermès Equit. 2. Jeff Bezos. Age, 58. Home, Washington. Organizer and Executive Chair, Amazon, AMZN. Total assets, $150 billion. Amazon ownership stake, 10%, $126 billion. Different assets, Blue Origin, $9.15 billion. Private resource, The Washington Post, $250 million. Private resource, and $15.1 billion in cash. 8. In 1994, Jeff Bezos established Amazon.com in a carport in Seattle, not long after he left the mutual funds monster D.E. Shaw. 20. He had initially tested out the possibility of a web-based bookshop to his previous manager David E. Shaw, who wasn't interested. 21. However, Amazon.com initially began selling books. It has since transformed into an all-in-one resource for anything and everything and is ostensibly the world's biggest retailer. Amazon's example of consistent enhancement is clear in a portion of its startling developments, which remember getting Whole Foods for 2017 and entering the drugstore business the equivalent year. Bezos claimed as much as 16% of Amazon in 2019, preceding moving 4% to previous spouse Mackenzie Scott as a feature of the separation procedures. In 2020, Amazon's portion cost bounced 76% on the elevated interest for web-based shopping in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. On July 5, 2021, Bezos ventured down as CEO of the internet business Goliath, turning into its chief seat. Bezos initially took Amazon public in 1997 and proceeded to turn into the main man since Bill Gates in 1999 to accomplish a total assets of more than $100 billion. 25. Bezos' different activities incorporate aviation organization Blue Origin, The Washington Post, which he bought in 2013, and the 10,000-year clock, otherwise called the Long Now. On July 20, 2021, Bezos, his sibling Mark, aeronautics pioneer Wally Funk, and Dutch understudy Oliver Damon finished Blue Origin's most memorable effective maintained flight, arriving at an elevation of in excess of 66 miles prior to landing securely. Bezos' abundance crested at $211 billion around the same time. Number 1. Elon Musk was brought into the world in South Africa and gone to a college in Canada prior to moving to the University of Pennsylvania, where he acquired 4-year certifications in physical science and financial aspects. 2 days subsequent to signing up for an alumni physical science program at Stanford University, Musk conceded participation to send off SIP2, one of the earliest internet-based route administrations. He reinvested a part of the returns from this startup to make X.com, the web-based installment framework that was offered to eBay Incorporated, EBAY, and eventually became PayPal Holdings Incorporated, PYPL. 11. In 2004, Musk turned into a significant funder of Tesla Motors, presently Tesla, which prompted his flow position as CEO of the electric vehicle company. 12. Notwithstanding its line of electric autos, Tesla likewise delivers energy capacity gadgets, auto adornments, and, through its obtaining of SolarCity in 2016, Sunlight-based power systems. 13 Musk is additionally CEO and boss specialist of Space Exploration Technologies, SpaceX, a designer of room send-off rockets. 11. In 2020, Tesla shares took off 740% to move Musk up the abundance rankings. In December 2020, Tesla joined the S&P 500, turning into the biggest organization added. In January 2021, Musk turned into the most extravagant individual on the planet, a title he's held since. He is the first in the world with a fortune estimated at $300 billion. If you like the video, press the subscribe button and join the family. Fly your mind, facts and information.